This playthrough is rated T for teen.
This is the type of tree hugger we really need. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode, E7. In the last episode, we gathered our power evermore, got Elk on the team, and now we're going to the ancient tree to deal with this Titanos that's hanging around here. So let's continue on as we get to the top here, and we got a new thing here. So let's use that ancient tree sap we just got. And what does it do? Oh my. Talk about a growth spurt. But anyway, yeah, this resets us back to the previous... Ow. This resets us back to the previous area, so we can now use that tree root to get to other spots of the ancient tree. I need more SP, I'm running out. Alright. Yeah, just trying to gain some levels for Elk while we're running through this thing, so I'm going to be fighting mostly everything on the way there. Even though I fought them all before, but... I mean, I could probably do most of these bosses at lower levels just because of the flash guard ability and stuff like that. It's just, you know, I like having a little bit of a backup just in case. And it'll get me some, I really need to start. I probably should swap out my, start equipping my, that serpent ring or whatever because of the poison creature, so I don't have to mess with it. Oh, nice. Strength blast went up. Actually, maybe I should switch to, let me remove, I really just want to level up, running slash. That's really the one I want to level up. That's one of the more useful abilities in the game. Oh yeah, I need to learn Rising Wheel so I can not worry about that. Okay, let me go hit that, there. I don't know how I feel about forcing nature to grow so fast, but you know. More buggy bugs. Man, just having this blue ring really makes things a lot nicer. Just so I can actually use these abilities more often without having to wait. Oh, they finished them off when I got there. Well, that makes sense, because they got stronger weapons than I do. Let's get some spring water. I think you can get, yeah, cloudy water here too. Whoop. Good thing our allies can't get poisoned. It has to be you, the player, to get hit by that. Drop that beautiful beam footage. Might as well get some SP from this. Yeah, you get small amount of SP if you destroy the outlying area. Oop. Nice. Alright, let's go. This. Got a monster bone. I got a bone to pick with you. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's see. I do need to go to the next area. I'm seeing... Because yeah, there's a couple other treasures I need to get to, so... Surprised that my weapon, the weapon I have, isn't even that much... Is a lot weaker than the guys, but I can still finish off most of these guys in one go. See, I've already fought those guys once. There's another one. Let's get that. Just make all these shortcuts. And there's the one we couldn't get before, so. Yeah, I'm trying to get the treasure that's around here, so. Alright, anything there? Nope, okay. Oop, another one of those big guys. But here we get a Vauldemare extract. Oh, nice Psycho Seed drone. Really need to get some SP going before we fight the Titanic in this place. Fortunately, my allies are killing the guy like too fast, so I can't really get that. So might just have to grind it off stream. But anyway. Alright, here we get another Vitality Belt. Nice. Actually. Oh, whoops. There we go. Haha. Ah, jerk. Okay. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to use an ability. Oh, there we go. Okay, ready to feel activated now. Now I just want to focus on his spinning wheel. Alright. I think let's see. I think that's it for... Oh yeah, there's that one down there, but we have to climb to that one, as you can see, so... Now let's go back the way we came. This way. I think there was a spot I missed before. Let me double check just to make sure. Oops. Nope. Just double checking if I missed anything. I'm gonna avoid you guys for now, so just a... Nope, okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything on the way back, so... I'll go grab all that free SP. Drop all that beautiful monster fluid, even though I don't really need it as much. Okay, we're full on SP, excellent. Now I can use SP every once in a while just to, Oh, what's wrong with? Alright, here we get 1,500 gold. I might be able to make might have enough thick hides for some of the synthesized stuff. Yeah, let's go up. Yeah, most monsters in here aren't particularly tough. It's really it's the actual boss itself that can be kind of tough. Whoops. I was trying to flash guard and then... Oh, come on. There we go. What's with this? Why does it sound like we're stepping on wood? Oh, wait, we are stepping on wood. I like, yeah, it's just a nice little detail. Oh, we got a new enemy here. Alright, these should be, let's see. Orc shims? Yeah, orc shims. They can drop monster bones. No weak to anything particularly. A monster that somehow got its hands on a magic cane and learned to shoot fireballs with it. That's the worst kind of monster. There we get thick hide times 10. Times 10. Nice go. I missed his 9th level. I guess it just happened so fast I wasn't even paying attention. Maybe I should be messing with Adol for a bit, just so I can raise his running slash. I hit level 12. Usually I just like hitting everything once, or beating everything once at least. Anyway, we don't want to go up there yet. Gonna need to get my SP back up. Anyway, here we get iron ore times 15. And a white snake ring. Alright. I think at this point I want to get a silver snake ring for the... Not so much for the poison, but for the defense. And then I don't need the HP as bad. Really the blue jewel on you.
Let's do this!
Okay. Is that it? Okay. Alright, so the next area. Go and save it. Yeah, big old monster there. A new one! Whoops, forgot that flash card. I forgot. This game doesn't really have a super dodge skill. They had that in the later games. It's really flash guard is what we got, so... Yeah, a couple new enemies here. Go over them really quick. Vihorl is a slash weakness. It can drop thick hide, sapling, Konoma flowers, and Konoma seeds. A super ferocious mutant plant that absorbed enormous amounts of nutrients from the great tree. And then Tadrogue? Or Tadrog? Rog? I think it's Tadrogue. Anyway, they can drop monster bones and monster fragments, as well as another item. I think it's thick hides, but I'll double check. Amphibious monster that stores cold air within its body to survive tropical climates. Really, if you just want to learn everything, you either use that, you just kill them a bunch of times, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'll finish off this. We got a thing in the water. Oh, do we actually need the like, was the Hydra scale from Sosetta to get it? No, just but you can run out of air. So yeah, you can still just walk in the water in this game. However, you have a life bar, or you have a like a breathing bar, and if you run out of that breathing bar, you take damage. So maybe we get 1,000 gold. Yeah, let's keep going on. Oh, and there's a. This has charcoal and green stones. Now you saw me grab one. So if you haven't got one yet, you could get it to sell it to that one lady. Nice, we'll spin up to level 2. There, what, okay. Anyway, we get a Vauldemare extract. Ah, but I'm full. No, ow. Actually, I mean, I know I can sell them, but... I'm just gonna use it. Ow. Oh. So there's supposed to be... Where is it? Maybe it's a little bit farther. Oh, there it is. Haha. Yeah, this one's easy to miss. This the little vine here. Yeah, here we get. The silver feather, which allows us to, well, then we can go back here, back to the entrance if you need to go back for some reason. Alright, let's take a look at that silver feather. Has the power to lighten the wearer, prevents heavy status, so. Alright, let's go back up. Okay. Why are you test? That was no. Oh, what's this? Ooh. And here we get the diamond boots. Man, those are some nice boots, Adol. They look really durable too. How do they survive being in chest for so long and not decompose? Those are diamond boots, legendary boots worn only by the best hunters in Shinoa. Why do we even have legends about boots? Why do we even have legends about boots? I don't know. But we can go anywhere in this forest with these. We can go anywhere without them too. We can go anywhere without them too. What makes them so special? Sometimes my brain tries to fix it when I realize there's a point to it. My dad told me there's places with thorns or dangerous creatures. Well, you haven't seen his parents, so I wonder why he's so reticent to go on. Elk, what's wrong? It's nothing. Why don't we try using the boots? We might be able to go to places with them that we couldn't before. Party equipment allows you to walk across special paths and perform other unique functions. These can be equipped by the entire party via the item menu, which can be opened by pressing the assigned button or key. So yeah, party equipment will be on the bottom. So yeah, we got boots made from extremely durable material that breaks thorns. So now we can actually walk through the thorns and stuff like that. See? Now they won't hurt us. Yay! For cheap damage. Ow. Ow. Here we get a Kamika extract. Just pick up the dead bodies. Alright. Let's go back down. Let's see. Okay. I think we're done with this place, actually. Yes, I got everything, so alright, let's get out of here. Go back to the front. Ah, we're gonna die. No. Yeah, I can't go that way. That's why I didn't go that way earlier, so. Oh, we got real extract incense, but I can't actually use it. Might actually end up using it during the fight. Yeah, that one's... Certain ones you can only use 3 of. In this case, the Muriel incense, so I'll save that just for... Probably after the boss fight, I'll probably end up using it, so... Yeah, we could have gone here earlier, but I was like, nah. Don't really need to mess with that. Hey guys, hold up a second. I feel something. You feel something? What do you mean? I don't know exactly. It's like the forest all around us has suddenly gotten noisy. That's a kind of tension in the air. Or there's a kind of tension in the air. I think it's, Yeah, it's the, yeah. Yeah, and you can't, without the boots, you just can't go through it because you automatically get pushed back every time you get damaged and whatnot, so. Okay, I just did that out of like, you know, out of habit or whatever, so. My OCD wouldn't allow me otherwise, so. Alright, let's see if we can handle the one of the harder bosses in the game. Relative to your level anyway, so. Okay, so I want to... Yeah, we'll start with Elk. Okay. Where are we? How did we end up in a weird place like this? How majestic. What the? It's a Titano, almost fully matured. Huh? It's so close to the village. This thing, these damn Titanos, they're the ones who took Mom and Dad. ... But now the truth comes out. Hey, Elk! Oh dear. Uh-oh, this is a big bug beast. Zarin Phil. Phil? But anyway, time to call the Orkin Man for boss battle against the bug. So what you have to do is basically, you can't truly hurt him till you destroy his legs. So what you need to do is switch to Dogi to attack his legs, then switch to Elk for dodging purposes. And then when you get close enough, use Dogi for, ow. And the only way you can hurt him is you have to hit his tongue. Whoops. I keep forgetting to switch to, Yeah, his legs first. Whoops. I didn't know I was at the other wrong end. Oh, he keeps switching. There it is. Okay, when his tongue is out, oh, he can use Sticky Web to cause the heavy status. He can stomp you. He can shoot poisonous bubbles at you, which is why I wanted to get silver, or the white snake fangs on everyone. He can charge you. He can do a regular poison breath. He can tongue trap you. He can summon monsters to attack you, and he can multiple charge you. So anyway, when you destroy his legs, you need to use Dogi to switch his, because he's weaker to his legs with Dogi. And then when you get to Adol, or when you get to his tongue is out, switch to Adol and just go crazy with his attacks. So. Ow, nuts, no. I'm trying to hit him with all my attacks, so. Alright, and once again, he'll, yeah, to beat his legs all over again. That's why he can be a hard boss. Although I might be over exaggerating the difficulty, maybe just a little bit. Okay, there's his other. Ow! Ow! Did I get his other leg? Oh, I must have. Uh-oh.
Let's do this.
There's his tongue attack. Oh, nice. We got him stunned, so we can finish off his. Oh, got it right. Ah, nuts. I want to save my special attack for when we here comes this big. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid the whoop. Surprised that Dogi's fast enough for that. Ah, nuts, he captured Adol. There we go. Yeah, you can capture one of your allies if you're not careful. Ow, nuts. There we go. was about to say, can I get to his legs, please? We've also got the flame condition now, too. Ah, nuts. Okay, maybe I over-exaggerated his difficulty a little bit. Ow. Uh-oh. Might have to... Might have to heal. Yeah, I'll have to heal Dogi. We'll use the regular one. Or the... Which leg have I not finished off yet? Oh, there it is. Alright. Man, I should have gotten rid of those. There we go, got him. Okay, so I had to use some healing items. If I destroyed those creatures, it probably wouldn't have been as bad, but oh well. I was trying to focus on him, but I was trying to get to his other leg, so... Damn, that was a Titano, too. It's totally different from the turtle monster we fought before, and stronger by a mile. Adol asked Elk if he was alright. Yeah. Man, you guys sure are strong. Sorry I just rushed in earlier. I just couldn't forgive a Titano for nesting so close to the village. A Titano appeared near the village about 2 years ago, too. It attacked anyone and everyone who's out in the forest. My mom and dad tried to hold it off until everyone else got away safely. I had no idea. The thing is, Titanos shouldn't be leaving their territories deep underground. It's not natural. But they've been spotted on the surface a lot these days. And I just can't sit back and leave them to kill more people. Ilk. I get it, you know? That fighting other Titanos won't change anything. But I gotta admit, I was happy there was someone fighting with me. So, thanks. Got a little graciousness in you after all. Who'd have thunk? I'm just saying that I'm fine now. Anyway, what are you standing around for? Let's get moving. See, the Titano may have nested here, but the altar is farther in. So come on, I'll take you guys there. Don't just stand around looking dumb. Was worried he'd gone serious on us for a minute. Good to see he's back to his old self. Maybe he's a little less reckless now, though, hopefully. Come on, Adol, we shouldn't let this goodwill go to waste, right? Alright. So, okay, so I had to use some healing items. I was hoping maybe I was able to do it without it. I probably could have if I destroyed all those, like, the summoned creatures, but, yeah. Earth altar. Alright. I guess this is it. So, what was the... So, huh. Let's see what happens when we check it. Wow, looks like an altar dedicated to a dragon. Alright. Yep, to the Great Earth Dragon. The Great Earth Dragon? Why, you don't... What, you don't know? Radamanj, the Great Earth Dragon. He's one of the guardians of Altego. Everyone knows that. Don't blame us for not knowing stuff we never heard of. We're not from around here, you know. This altar, though, looked pretty different from the one we saw in the shrine. I thought maybe it would be the same, since the king said the power you got might be from a dragon. Adol felt a mysterious presence again. Hey, Adol. blanketing ancient Altego. This rich land filled with life. A dark cloud loometh. With madness cometh anger, lamentation, sorrow, and eternal strife. O destined warrior, to thee I shall giveth my seal. Ere Altego meeteth doom, thou shouldst visit my brethren. And here we get the Earth Seal. That voice just now is a lot like the one we heard in the shrine. Hey Elk, what does this all mean? Was that the voice of the great dirt dragon or whatever? Dirt dragon. How should I know? I've never heard of anyone actually being spoken to by the great earth dragon. Adol, how do you feel? Adol told Dogi that he felt fine. In fact, he felt newfound energy flowing within them. I thought that was Ambrosia that did that. What the? Oh yeah, I can feel it too. It's like this energy is spilling over from you to me. Maybe it's bringing out our dormant abilities. That never come into play in other games. Or at least not the same abilities anyway. I guess this is proof that this dragon energy thing really does exist. We should probably head back and tell the Eldris what happened. Maybe she can fill us in a little more on the lore of these dragons too while we're at it. I guess so, yeah. With Earth Seal residing in Adol, you can now use party effects. With party member, every party member has a special party effect unique to him or her that affects the performance of the entire party. Are you spoiling something in the game about a certain character that might join us? Anyway, Earth Seal activates each character's support ability, which provides a bonus to everyone in battle. So, as it shows there, like if you have certain groups, you can get, and certain people have certain group rates. You know, as it shows there, accuracy for Adol, stun rate for Dogi, gold obtained with Elk there. Yeah. Power of the Earth Elder grants the use of party effects. And it'll tell us, yeah, on the... it shows extra skill, and then it shows below it shows their support ability. So depending on what you're trying to do, you might use... You no longer hear the voice. In my head? Voices in my head. No. Alright. Let's head back to town. Unfortunately, we don't have a teleport ability. Oh, right, I forgot to use the Marilla instant. I'm just gonna use it anyway, just because, yeah, whatever. I can't have empty chests in the game. I must collect all of them.
Let's do this! Let's do this!
Actually, since Elk's slightly faster, it's actually better to be him if you want to speed through the forest. Let's get that one treasure. Ah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip everything, switch from where I fought them before. And I don't really need the levels right now. I think if I didn't have the equipment I had, at least the weapons I had, that boss would have taken a little bit longer. But you probably could have done it without grinding the weapons like I did, but... Oh, hey, you guys, you just got back from the ancient tree, right? You were gone for a long time. Elk was with you, wasn't he? I was starting to get worried about him. Oh, hey, it's you guys. You just got... Oh, okay, we're gonna... Elk with... okay, never mind. He has the same dialogue. Ultras Fatima as well. Very... okay, I think this might be the same. Okay. No, that's the same. I think everyone has dialogue. No, I think that's the same. Yeah, those are the rock thorns that were in the front of the tree. That's why we had to go through the tree in the first place. I think the only dialogue here is the whole when you first enter is the Titano, but you can't actually get to it, so it's not like there's unique dialogue for not having the boots or getting the boots early or whatever. So alright, well anyway, let's talk to her.
Ah, you're back. You must have made it safely to the altar then.
Adol told Fatima everything that happened in the ancient tree.
Really now? At the altar? And you defeated the Titano that nestled there? Amazing!
Man, that Titano was crazy. If you guys weren't there, I would have been in big trouble. Yeah, because Dogi's the only one who can destroy his legs. Well, technically you can do it with other characters, it's just really, really hard to do, so... You have to be at like a certain strength or level to even do damage to his legs without Dogi's help.
Oh, interesting. So you went with these two, did you? Are you out of your damned mind?
What?
I warned you not to go, but that only sealed the deal, didn't it? You're getting a thorough whooping later, boy.
Come on, Grandma.
At any rate, getting back to the matter at hand.
You can avoid the spankings.
Are you sure you heard a voice at the altar?
Yeah, you know what it means? Elk told us that altar is dedicated to the Earth Dragon. Is that one of the capital D dragons the king mentioned? Capital D?
Oh, right. You never heard of the 5 great dragons of Altego, have you? It would be my honor to educate you.
Oh no, not exposition.
This country of Altego is very old. It is believed to have existed since the time of the world's creation.
Isn't that every single civilization we run across?
And the 5 dragons are the evidence of that. The 5 pillars of the land have been here since moment one. The 5 dragons are life itself. They create and protect all life. It is their power that allowed for so much to thrive in Altego, including the Titanos.
So they're pretty much the gods around here then. And they're not all Earth Dragons, I take it.
Of course not. 5 dragons, 5 elements. It just happens to be Rada Manj, the Earth Dragon that Shinoans hold in esteem. Your name is Adol, correct? That voice you heard,
or was it Adol? I think it's Adol, but I keep saying Adol.
That voice you heard was without a doubt that of the great Earth Dragon. And the power you received, well, it's significant, that's for sure. Perhaps it would be a good idea for you to visit the altars of the other dragons as well.
Do you know where they are?
Not specifically, I'm afraid. I only have vague notions. However, General Drazen might be able to tell you. He should know at least one.
General Drazen of the Dragon Knights?
Yes, he was once the elder of a desert village to the southwest of Altego called Seagram. Or Segram? The Seagramites also worship one of the dragons as we do. Therefore, we surely must know the locations of its altar.
I see. I can't imagine that that brute will share much with us, though.
And that's saying something that Dogi calls him a brute.
What do you think, Adol? Want to head back to Altego City and see what we can find out?
Well, might as well. Adol thought for a moment, then nodded.
Okay, then guess it only stands to reason we take whatever info we can get. Beggars can't be choosers. What are we waiting for? Let's make like trees and get out of here.
It's make like a tree and a leaf, you moron. No. Dogi's one of those, like, not all up there upstairs, but he's a good fella, so it's fine.
You guys are leaving already? Can I come too?
You're cruising for a bruising, boy.
Oh, like I said, I forgot the translation on this game is pretty funny.
I'm just kidding. I thought it'd be funny.
Your actions only reinforce that you've much growing up to do. You'll only get in their way as you are now. Therefore, you go nowhere. I'm watching you like a hawk, boy, and you're already in a heap of trouble.
Fine. Can I at least see them off, though? Like, as far as the village gate?
All right, there's no harm in that, as long as these two don't let you accompany them, and I trust they won't. I'm sorry my grandson caused you both so much trouble. Send the general my regards.
Thanks for everything, Eldris.
Well, sorry, we had a party member for a very short period of time. Is it like Final Fantasy IV where you get certain party members for a bit and then they're gone? So why work on them in the first place?
So you guys are adventurers, huh? That's so cool. I wish I could travel over the place and go on wild adventures in exotic lands too. Alright, I made up my mind. I'm gonna get all buffed up.
Phrasing?
And then Grandma will have no choice but to give me respect. When that happens, you guys have to take me along, okay?
Well, you have a unique sprite, so, yeah. Doesn't mean you're a party member, but it means you're important to the plot to an extent.
There really is no stopping him, is there? And he was such a brat to us before. Elk, will you at least promise to behave yourself when you're with us? It's only proper, as an adventurer. Yeah, I know. Bye, guys. Be careful on your way back.
Most of the enemies I can almost one-shot. Like, what's the danger? You know. But anyway, let's see if anyone has anything new to say. I don't think so, but... I might be like a few people, but... Elk's father was a man of strength and leadership. You couldn't have asked for more in a village elder. We all mourned his loss greatly. Elk is just a boy, but he can fight against monsters and hardly break a sweat. He truly is his father's son. I'm certain that one day all will know and respect his name.
I don't really remember Elk's mom much because I was so little. But I do remember that she was really pretty and nice. Elk's mom was so pretty and nice.
With the rise in Titano activity, I almost forgot the season of the hunt is upon us. I pray the next hunt will be a good one. I pray for the hunt once more, free of the ravages of the Titano Spring.
Plenty of folks get depressed when talking about Titanos. Makes sense, given what happened to Elk's parents. But we can't stay like this forever. I don't think Elk's parents would want us to mourn them endlessly. There's still a lot of talk about Elk's parents. I'm sad they're gone too, but we can't mourn them forever.
Yeah, sometimes you have to move on. And that's, grieve to the point, and then live your life after that.
Elk's parents, this Eldris' son and his betrothed. The Eldris talks about them as if they were not family, but I believe she still deeply hurts deeply though. The Eldris doesn't show it publicly, but I know the death of Elk's parents hurt her deeply as well.
And some people have to be, since she's the leader, she has to be stoic, so, hey Elk. I'm pretty good with martial arts too. But Dad always said I had a lot to learn, so maybe Grandma's right. You know what? I'm gonna train myself till I'm sick, then keep on training even more. I'll be lean, mean, fighting teen. The next time you see me, I'll be ready to join you guys for real. I wish I could go on an adventure. You know what? I'm gonna train myself sick, and then when you least expect it, bam! I'll be right by your side again. I think he's being truthful. I don't know. Just something about that.
Elk seems really happy. I wonder if something good happened to him. Elk has a real sinister grin on his face. He must have come up with a new prank to play or something.
Oh dear.
For once, I wish the Dragon Knights would pay us a visit so they can take down some of those nasty Titanos. Well, I guess wishing won't make it, huh? So, huh? All they care about in Altego's city is money, money, money. The palace officials are cruel. They act like they know how big of a problem these Titanos really are.
Yeah, they all pretend. Okay, no. Oh, right. You can still talk to them.
Our hunters aren't running into the giant boar in the forest to the west anymore. They were sure glad to see it taken care of. Now they can hunt again with some semblance of normalcy.
I think I should get a reward for doing that, huh?
I heard the giant boar was so strong that it was even giving our hunters some trouble. Glad to see it gone.
Okay, yeah, no new equipment right now. No one in there. The village's food supply is running low, so we're getting ready to go on our next hunt. We're also discussing an important matter concerning one of our own, so I'd like to ask that you please not disturb us. The fact there's a Titano in the forest bothers me, but I have to do all I can for the village. Except take down the Titanos. I suppose the boy has come of age, but do you honestly think he'll be able to handle himself on a real hunt? The monsters are becoming more and more savage, so no one's safety can truly be guaranteed. I don't know how Elk would feel about joining the hunt given what happened to his parents. Well, I mean, you either do or you don't, I guess. Actually, we're considering taking Elk with us on the next hunt. If he's to inherit the title of Elder, he must begin learning what the title entails. I'm sure Elk will make many mistakes at first, but which of us hasn't? It's up to us to show him the way. So, I guess being an Elder is hereditary in this place. No democratic property here.
It's sad that after death, the soul returns to Earth to be born again in a different form. The idea of a transmigration is the traditional Altaginian view of what happens after one passes on. I'd like to believe that Elk's parents are watching over him now, just as the great Earth Dragon certainly is. I don't know where the idea of transmigration came from, but the thought of the souls of people who died becoming part of the Earth to protect us is very reassuring.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. Squirrel! I hear you get rid of the Titanos living inside the ancient tree. Even 50 of our hunters wouldn't have been able to handle a monster like that. I don't know how you did it, but thanks. Thanks for getting rid of the Titano in the ancient tree. We better keep vigilant so that no one settles in. I hear the elders scolding Elk all the way out here. Wouldn't surprise me if they heard it in Altego City. I just hope he'll learn his lesson this time and stop putting himself in harm's way. A shame what happened to Elk, though. He won't be sitting down for a while. Call it tough love, I guess, huh? Yeah, he was, well, the lady said he was cruising for a bruising, so. When I was growing up, they used to have, some of the elders would, spank you with their belts, and I think right before I got out of elementary school, they were still using paddles to spank children and stuff like that. But shortly after I got out of elementary school, they stopped doing that as a form of, punishment, so.
Oh, that Elk, he really gets carried away sometimes, but today he seems even more rambunctious than usual. He must have something on his mind in light of what happened. It's only natural, I suppose. He faced a Titano and actually beat it. It must have felt like vengeance to him. His parents were great people. They died honorably protecting the village. Yet still I curse my helplessness. I'm extremely grateful to you for defeating the Titano. If you ever need anything, please do not hesitate to ask.
And if you'd entertain a personal request, please come speak with the child every now and again if you would. It seems he developed something of a infatuation with the world outside, so it means a great deal to him. The head of the Dragon Knights, General Drazen, was originally the elder of Seagram. Seagram is yet another village like the Shinoa, where the people revere one of the 5 great dragons of Altego. I'm sure the general will know a bit more about the altars. One of them, anyway. Okay. This is the last chance to get the reward for quest number 1, by the way, before we leave, because when we get to Altego, we basically lose out on the quest, so. Elk's back. I'm going to play with him later, and I ain't going to let him say no. Or, sorry, I'm giving him the other voice. It might be dangerous outside, but it's okay in the village, right? We're going to go pull pranks together. Though every time I pull a prank, Granny Fatima finds out and I get in trouble, so maybe he's onto something. Yeah, well, maybe.
You see those fish hanging by the door of all the houses? That's the kind of fish you find here. With the monsters getting so violent, fishing is a much safer way to get food than hunting. Don't you worry, Nana. The monsters bite. Why, I'll bite right back. Nothing gonna keep me from my delicious fish. Biting the fish back, huh? Well, I mean, you were gonna eat the fish anyway, so why not, right? See. Nope, nothing new there. And I think he just says the same thing about the woods, so we're... Oh, actually, let me talk to him. Let's see what it says. The water here is clean, but if you go upstream a bit, you'll find the fresh spring water that makes this look like puke. Ew. The current's strong, so it's a really good place to fish. But people get really mad at me when I do. Do you puke in the river? The water upstream is so clean, so completely free of impurities. It's basically nature's perfect water.
I wonder if I could get some of that water. Alright, let's head back to Altego. I don't think there's anything new on the way there. I think it's all... I guess I could technically skip to Altego, but... yeah. I'll leave it in. Why not? I mean, yeah, I could be grinding for stuff or whatever, but I'm just going to do all that off-screen in between episodes if I really need to grind anything. Oh, yeah, I guess if I do want to grind anything, I would... Oh, yeah, we get all our equipment back, by the way. So... I think I'll just give you the Silver Snake Ring just because it gives you a huge boost. And I'll give the Blue Jewel to Adol there. If I'm going to be using it to raise up his running slash. I still want to unlock all the skills. Just there's some skills that are more easier to use than others, or more useful than others. Luckily, going through the forest is pretty overall quick. Nothing really to it. Except, yeah, the only problem is I'm basically dodge rolling all the time. Good thing we're not like Dogi where we're fat rolling. I guess we're not truly fat rolling like in Dark Souls, but... Or any of the Souls games. Yeah, now we can actually leave. Because the kid isn't telling us not to. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Most of these enemies I think I can hit with one hit now. Oh, yeah. These guys have the bone fragments, by the way, for those who wanted to know where bone fragments were. I forgot to mention, I was going to say last episode which ones drop bone fragments, and I never showed you, so.
Adol, what's up?
What the? Tia, what are you doing here?
Tia?
Oh, Ada and Dogi.
Tia, we'll talk later. Get behind us.
Alright, we have to protect Tia from, that was easy. Well, it's because we have really good weapons, so. Adol asked Tia if she's hurt.
I'm okay, thank you so very much. I'm sorry to have worried you.
You don't need to be sorry. But yeah, you did worry us. What are you doing out here?
I came out here regularly to gather herbs. I usually am able to walk around safely as long as I have a monster repellent on.
But you don't have one?
I wonder why it isn't working today, though.
Oh yeah, they did say they had like bells or whatever that were supposed to be monster repellents.
Oh, wait. My hairpin? Where's my hairpin?
You dropped it?
Oh, there it is. Convenient.
Thank you so much. It used to be my mother's. Perhaps I should call it a day. The monster's acting peculiar, so it would be the safest choice.
Adol, it might be good for us to walk her back. What do you think?
Oh, come on, man. Escort quests? Fine. Offer to escort Tia back to the city. Adol told Tia that they'd gladly escort her back to Altego City.
Really? Are you sure?
We were on our way back anyway. Besides, Maya's waiting for you, right?
That is true. Alright, I'll accept your kind offer. Thank you so very much.
But you do have to escort her, by the way, so.
Of course, stay close though, okay?
And yeah, she can get hurt, so you have to be careful about her. So basically just don't run and just kill everything on the way there, so. Don't have enough SP right now, though. Nah, I probably shouldn't mess with SP growth anyway right now, so. Yeah, luckily this escort quest actually isn't that bad, because like we're almost right next to the town, and most of the enemies are gonna be like 1 or 2 shotted by us. So yeah, as you can see, like Gogi can handle these guys by himself. I mean, anyone can handle a squirrel.
So you deliver the medicine then?
I forgot what she says if you don't deliver it. I haven't done it in so long. I don't actually generally remember.
Yeah, Eldris Fatima sends her thanks.
I think Dogi says something to the effect of, "Oh, sorry, we forgot to give it to her," or something like that. So, and you basically had to actively, if you've gotten the quest, you have to actively not talk to the Eldris multiple times to get her to unlock that dialogue. So it's like you really have to go out of your way to not finish that quest.
And she had nothing but good things to say about you, Tia.
How embarrassing.
And no, I'm not going to redo that whole area again just to show the dialogue. What happens if you forget to give her that quest? I'm going to show off a lot of the dialogue, but not every single line of dialogue because that's just unnecessary.
Oh, hey, we're here already.
And like I said, it's usually not that much better. It's usually just like, "Oh, sorry, we forgot," or something like that.
Oh, hey, we're here already. That was faster than I thought.
Adol, Dogi, I can't thank you enough for today. I know. Why don't you come to my house? I'll make some tea for you.
Are you going to make us some gosh darn tea?
Thanks for the offer, but we're on our way to meet someone. Besides, if we go to your house, we'll probably never leave.
Then what would the neighbors think? But if you have time later, please just drop by. I'm sure Maya would be happy to see you as well.
We should go see General Dryzen. But where do we find him? Last time we just ran into him at the palace, so I guess we should probably start there.
Well, shouldn't we tell like the king what's going on too or something? A lot of my carts are unlikely to be attacked by monsters, so they're the most common method of crossing the plains. Yeah, here you are, crossing it on foot. Like it's nothing, but it's but a trifle. Is this how all adventurers are? Pretty much. Crossing the plains on foot rather than by long cart. You adventurers aren't the brightest, are you? Well, I mean, that's true and everything like that. But, alright, well, we've gotten our second bit of power from the dragons. The Titanos of the area, the boar and the bug have been defeated. And now it's time for us to find this next location. What do the people in town have to say? And is Dryzen really that big of a jerk as he appears to be? We'll find out next time in the next episode of East 7. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.